What's up guys, Trevor here with eCommerce Paradise, and today I'm going to review the brand new Shopify for 2020. And Shopify keeps evolving over time. They've changed their dashboard and they made things a bit easier to figure out. They've also added some new features as well. So I'm going to talk about those in this video and how it's changed and why I think it's the best e-commerce platform for high-ticket dropshipping, but also for any e-commerce business, especially any small e-commerce business that's just getting started or wants to change over to a platform that's easier to use. With that said, I'm going to get into my video screen. I'm going to show you what Shopify looks like, how it's changed, what the new features are like, and why you should get it today. Alright guys, so first of all, Shopify is really easy to sign up for. You get a free 14-day trial by clicking the link below in the description or typing ecommerceparadise.com/Shopify into your browser. No credit card is required to sign up, just an email address and your store name, basically. Okay, so go ahead and get signed up, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the back end. Alright, so this is what Shopify looks like now in 2020. Okay, Shopify is constantly evolving. One of the cool things they added this year recently was their top search bar. So you can actually search any product on your website, any collection, any page, any app, any blog post. Everything's available through the search bar now, which is really cool. They didn't have that before, okay? But Shopify is so easy because everything's just kind of easy to follow, and it also loads really fast. Okay, they manage the hosting, and it's 99% uptime, which is great. So here's the home. The first things you can do is add a product, customize your theme, add your domain, set up payments. These are kind of the first things you want to do, okay? If you actually sell locally, you can even set up local delivery now. There's lots of cool stuff you can see on the home page here. They kind of have a feed. And as soon as you dismiss this card, basically you'll let's go to the home page now. Yeah, anyway, if your store is live, you'll see it like a dashboard of it being live. So let's go check out what the order screen looks like. It's pretty simple. Your orders will show up here. You can create orders. If you take them over the phone, you'll see abandoned checkouts right here. All your product data is here. Adding your product is really simple in Shopify. To add a product, just a title, description, product type, vendor, your pictures. You can make collections that are auto collections, so you don't even have to add them manually to collections. Collections are like categories on WordPress. Add tags here, so they automatically add to collections that way too. Price, compare at price, which is like, like if you're doing high ticket, it'd be like MAP price. Compare at price would be like MSRP. They've even added a cost per item section, which is really great. So you can see real-time profits. Inventory, you want to add your SKU and barcode so you can use it for Google Shopping. You can track quantity or not. It's up to you. Continue selling it out of stock or not. It's up to you as well. Okay, and then you can choose whether it's a physical product or not. If it's a digital product, you can still sell it on Shopify. It's a course. You can sell it on Shopify. Okay, I use Shopify for my dropshipping stores and for my course and digital services business, so I use it for both. If it is physical, you can put the weight here, and you can even have it, calculate shipping rates if you want. If not, then obviously you don't have to use that function. And if you're doing international shipping, you can use the harmonized system code and the country origin code. Variants is pretty simple. The only thing with Shopify is you can only add up to 3 variants built in. If you want more than that, you'll have to add an app. There's apps for that kind of stuff here. So, so anyways, you can basically have 3 different option sets: size, color, materials, like style. It's different options, things like that. So to do that, you just do this kind of a thing. Well, I put it in the wrong column, but you get the idea. And then it'll show the price here and the quantity here and the SKU here, and you can update more stuff through there. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of that. When you do keep track of your inventory, you can update it under their inventory tab. And you can do transfers if you're doing physical stuff. Now their collections are basically what categories are known as, and you can make an auto collection really easily in Shopify that pulls products automatically. So manual collection means you add products one by one, but automated means that you can use a condition. So all conditions or any condition. Tag, type, that's usually what I use, or vendor, or a mix of like vendor and type, or vendor and tag, that kind of stuff. You can also create just like broad sale collections just by using the like compare at price, or product price, inventory stock, that kind of stuff. So collections are really easy to make. Gift cards are awesome, but they're only available in the $79 a month plan, so just keep that in mind. Your customer information is all viewable here. Your analytics dashboard will give you all the sales, sessions, all that good stuff. And you can even see reports, which is really cool. And you'll have a profit report as well if you keep the costs updated on your website. With Shopify, they even have a live view that's kind of similar to Google Analytics, but has a lot less data as of now. Hopefully they add more later. They have a marketing section, which is up to you whether you want to use it or not. There's a lot of different sales channels that they'll even directly integrate with now, which is great. One of them being Google, and that's one of the main ones. You can create discounts really easily here, create discount code. Okay, that's all built in. And they have a ton of different apps in their app store, which is great. If you just want to start with dropshipping, Burlo is a good app to find products to dropship. They have a product reviews app that's free, and a lot of these apps are free, and so it makes it really easy for you to, basically find suppliers, find products to sell, run Facebook ads, get reviews, and print invoices and stuff like that, send packing slips, okay? So that's one of my favorite things about Shopify is everything's really well built into it, okay? Like as opposed to WordPress, you don't have to buy a bunch of add-ons, buy themes, things like that, okay? You can have a free theme. Shopify provides free themes, and they have, more expensive themes, but their free themes are pretty good. And if you know a little bit of HTML code, you can add a lot of cool little, additional features to these themes within the theme code file. And Shopify Liquid is not that hard to use. Under Actions, you'll see Edit Code, and you can edit the code on each theme file really easily through here. They have all these templates right here and sections, and usually the templates pull from the sections. Really depends on what theme you're using as to how it works, but for instance, like you have a product template.liquid, that'll be a product page, and if you go through here, you'll see a bunch of different parts of this where you can edit certain things. Like if you just type in button, you'll see where the add to cart button is, things like that. Any button that's on the page right here, this should be right where the add to cart button is. So if you want to learn HTML, it's really easy. You can add images and stuff like that, and trust badges and whatnot really easily. Okay, Shopify has a built-in blog feature, which is really great, and it does work for SEO, so I highly recommend using it. Pages are just like pages would be on WordPress. Your navigation is just like your menus, and it's built in to work with the theme. So the theme, will pull from maybe the main menu or footer menu. You have to set that function up in the theme, and you can have now nested categories here. So if you just want to nest that under that, you can do that, or if you want it separate, you can do that as well. Okay, so yeah, nested menus are really cool. Okay, and of course you can connect your domain to Shopify or just buy a domain directly from Shopify as well. They come with an SSL built in to your monthly fee, so you don't have to pay another $80 a year, which is usually what you get charged for SSLs from, if you're doing WordPress yourself. Okay, this is your metadata. It's all built in. Google Analytics code goes here. Facebook Pixel goes here. It's really easy. You can even have a password protection here without having any added on apps, which is really cool. And under settings, you'll be able to set up your general information, which is just your store, like your legal name and business and address. Shopify even has their own payments thing called Shopify Payments. You can connect PayPal, Amazon Pay, a bunch of other third-party providers. Alternative payment methods like Bitcoin, certain Bitcoin things, and financing and stuff like that. You can customize your checkout, shipping, delivery, and taxes, your locations if you have them. You can get notifications. You can update the notification emails that go to your customers. You can get notifications to your email address or to your iPhone, either one. You can create gift cards again with that $79 plan. Files is where you can upload any files, PDF or images, and then link them in the product pages. Really easy, and it's free to use, and it's unlimited. Sales channels, of course, you'll have your online store to start with, but you can use Facebook, you can use Pinterest, you can do Instagram, you can do Amazon, eBay, Messenger, Google. There's a ton of different sales channels that they work with now, so easy to integrate. Okay, under account, you'll see all your account information, your plan, how to upgrade. Store languages, you can even manage your store languages you see on the store, so if you sell internationally, that should be very useful. And your legal pages are what people see in your checkout, so you need to update these. And they even have templates that you can use which is great. You'll want to update those for your particular business, but built-in templates so that it's free for those, which you don't get with other platforms. So all these reasons are why I love Shopify so much, and I think you should definitely get it. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that Shopify review and overview, and I talked about a lot of the reasons why I love Shopify and why I use it myself. The plans and the cost is a lot lower than if you were to go and start your own website, custom coded, or if you used to use WordPress and WooCommerce, that kind of stuff. It says free up front, but it's really not. You're going to have to pay for web hosting. You have to pay for a bunch of add-ons. You're going to have to pay for a theme. Their free themes usually suck, and it just is what it is, okay? Shopify has everything built in for one low monthly payment of $29, and especially if you're doing high-ticket dropshipping, it just makes sense to get it because it works way faster. It's way easier to use. They manage the hosting for you, so if things break, you don't have to deal with it. They deal with it. And everything's customizable through Shopify still. They allow you to customize the theme as much as you want. And if you pay for their higher plans, you can get better rates on their merchant processing fees, which is great as well. I love Shopify. I think you should definitely sign up. If you are interested in getting a 14-day free trial and getting started today without any credit card going, you can check it out at ecommerceparadise.com/Shopify or click the link below in the description. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you like the content. Hit that like button, and I look forward to helping you become successful with e-commerce and high-ticket dropshipping. Take care.